Hi everyone, welcome to the stream, good evening, and I hope you're all having a good day, good night, good middle of the day, whatever. So yeah, starting the stream a little bit late tonight. I was going to take a nap before I started the stream, and I overnapped, so yeah, go me. So yeah, Pokemon Let's Go comes out a week today, so we're going to try to finish this within the next few sessions before that comes out. But we're not that far off from the end. We're probably going to get badge number 8 tonight. Like, we've got 7 badges there, and then after that, I think 1 or 2 more streams to finish the end game. So let's continue. And then after this, it's finally going to happen. We're going to play Mega Man X7. So last time they told me to come to this museum, I believe. Let me just move the chat over. Okay. Yeah, I knew there was going to be a cutscene trigger there. That's why I didn't walk upwards before I saved the game. Right, Professor Juniper, I would have told me what's going on. Melee, you caught up in something serious, it seems. Oh, there's the gym leader. Is this it? Whoa, isn't that the stone found in the desert resort? Yes, that's right. But is it really a dragon-type Pokemon? Surely, when I investigated the Dragonspire Tower, I found elements that were dated to the same era as the Lightstone. Also, to answer your question, Deej, that music I played during the pre-stream was from Sonic Unleashed. Really good song. I looked into that. Impressive as always. But you know, we're lucky, cause what if Team Plasma, like, noticed that old stone that time? I can't really read dialogue tonight, and I can't really do voices. That's a good point. It's clear to me that they were trying to steal the Dragon Skull so that they could revive the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. If you would, Melee, take this. Wait a moment, Melee. If you take this Lightstone, that means you'll be the one to battle N. If anything happens to me. Are you really okay with that? Yes. I mean, I've fought him like, what, 4 times at this point, so I think I got this. I understand. You're totally determined to take on this duty. Then here it is. You better prepare yourself. Be strong. I see. If this thing doesn't go as planned, you'll use the Lightstone. You'll protect the true future for us and Pokemon. We're counting on you. Please take care of yourself. You might hear minor audio stutters. That's just like the USB/capture card that's doing that. Can't really control it because I'm like tethering through USB as well. So it's just like a problem with like the USB bandwidth or lack thereof. At least it's not getting to the point where it's lagging the stream. At least I don't think it is. Nope, the stream's running fine. That's good. So how do we wake the Dragon-type Pokemon from the stone then? Huh? That's it. We've got them, don't we? Let me just make sure audio levels are fine. They are, but that's good. Aha! We've got those 2 now. Melee, go to Opulocid City. The gym leader of that city uses Dragon-type Pokemon. The gym leader could know something. I'll go ahead and wait for you there. So that's going to be the final gym. Until then... That's right. Opulocid City's Drayden might know something. Hey Melee, never forget that you always have Pokemon right by your side. I'm going to head back to the lab and do some research. I'll see if I can uncover what kinds of beings built these legendary type Pokemon there, if there is any way to awaken them. I'll see you guys later. Don't worry. If we have something for you, we'll come running to find you. Oh, sounds real serious. That's all about I got out of it. Do you know Opulocid City? When you leave from Icarus City and, like, cross the tube line bridge, it's on the other side. I'm not that great with directions, so if you need more, check your town map, okay? Right, so let's do just that. Let me move that window there so I can see the map. Right, okay. Yeah, so it's that way. So we're just going to fly back here and then we'll cross the tube-line bridge. Do I still have my bird Pokemon with me for flying? Shit. I should have kept it out. Just need to find the Pokemon Center again so I can swap the Pokemon back. So yeah, we're not far from the end of this. We'll probably get the 8th gym badge tonight, and then maybe we'll be able to evolve Snivy tonight once we get to level 43 or whatever it was. I think we're at level 40 right now. So yeah, someone's PC. It's funny how they don't fucking say Bill in this game. I don't know if it does at any point. Maybe it's post-game that you find that out. Yeah, move Pokemon. So yeah, they did say it was going to be the Dragon-type gym, so they did give a hint there. I've got plenty of those. I think I stocked up the last time I was playing this. Yeah, I did. Right, okay. Don't need to do that now then. Hi Link, welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. So I came back from my small trip to England. I think I talked about this when I streamed last week, or earlier this week rather. It feels like a week ago, but it wasn't. So yeah, I went down to England. It was for... I guess I'll talk about it in a little bit, but it was for kind of an important thing. But it was a fun trip, even though it was like a day and a half. It felt longer than that, just because it was weird just being in England for a short while. But the trip went really well. Oh right, I'm supposed to swap my Pokemon back, hang on. How many badges do you have? I've got 7, so we're going to be coming up to the 8th one soon. So I guess I'll focus on who would be the best Pokemon for Ice types. I guess Vanillish. Did I say Ice types? I meant Dragon types, and then I thought Ice in the same thought. I don't know who else would be good. See, Dragon types are really strong, so it kind of makes sense for that to be the 8th gym. Kind of reminds me of Generation 2, actually. I think Pokemon Gold and Silver ended with a Dragon type, like gym leader. Who has the lucky egg? I think it was Snivy? Oh no, you've got the Everstone. Right, you've got the lucky egg. There you go. Get more experience by doing that. Right, let's go to the tube-line bridge. Alright, I thought there was a cutscene there because I was moving in a straight line, but it was just like ice physics. Good old ice platforming or ice physic things. Yeah, let's fight this person, get more experience as soon as possible. Mother Nature changes her look according to the seasons. That's something I cherish. This is a Pokemon Ranger, isn't it? Go, go, Poke Rangers! Oh yeah, speaking of Power Rangers, isn't there supposed to be a sequel to that shitty Pokemon... Not Pokemon, why am I saying Pokemon Power Ranger movie from like a couple years ago? Like, I talked about that, like, me going to watch that, I found it really bad. I guess Mirror Shot's like the best one to use against him. Is Iris gonna phase shoot? Or is it Drayden? I think it's Drayden that they mentioned. Yeah, because the dialogue there said it was Drayden that was going to be fighting me. Or I should talk to Drayden, so I'm assuming he's the gym leader in this one. I didn't actually know the gym leader depends on which version you play. That's like the first time I'm hearing of this. There we go. I've only ever played Pokemon Black since that's the one that I own. Ice is super effective against water, isn't it? Oh, it's not, but it still does a lot of damage. One hit knockout. Okay, now this is one of my other favourite Gen 5 Pokemon, Maractus. I don't think I ever found it, but I think it was in that desert area. It's kind of a shame that I didn't encounter it. I think it's like a really rare encounter. Yeah, there's no Pokeball next to it, which means I didn't capture it. Okay, you seem to cherish nature. I was thinking about capturing it to have in my team, but then I remembered I had Snivy, so it would be a bit redundant having two grass types in my team, because I want to have like a little bit of variety in my types. When seasons change, Mother Nature gives us this. Pitch a berry. Nature changes and Pokemon evolve. How can people change? The Maractus is in the area where the runes is at? Oh, I see. It also won't be that long before we start to encounter some of the legendaries, like, that are not like the story-driven legendaries. There's like, I think it's like Thunder Gods or something like that in this game. Turn around so I can encounter you. Splish splosh sounds. Those were your footsteps, weren't they? So cute. Technically I wasn't walking, I was using my bike. What are you talking about? Its cry always sounds like a broken jack-in-the-box. I'll need to listen to it again so I can see if I can pick up on that, I guess. Please freeze it. Damn it. Oh shit. That was close. I knew Brain was going to do a bit more damage. Oh, really? I missed anyway? Fuck off. I think if I revive the Pokemon before I finish this one, I'll still get the experience for it, or part of the experience, so let me just revive it. There we go. Leaf Blade was disabled. Shit. Yeah, I haven't really used Surf. Right, please freeze it. I think it's like a 10% chance of freezing. Yes. Pretty much free experience now. gonna do a mirror shot. Why is my mirror shot accuracy shit? Avalanche then? Oh, did they unfreeze after a while? Yeah, in the old games it wasn't like that. Like in Generations 1 and I think Generation 2, if you freeze somebody, they're like perma-freezed. At least until you use a fire attack or something like that, or like a defrost, if that's what it's called. You are strong, too strong to be cute! According to footstep fortune telling, those whose footsteps make a splash and a splosh are trainers and Pokemon alike. Or trainers that Pokemon like. Again, I'm not walking, I'm using my bike. Yeah, you can encounter ducklets on a bridge. Driftvale Bridge, I think it was. I captured one. For the purposes of flying around. See, I really don't... Like, the one thing about Pokemon games that I hate is how you have to, like, teach... Like, if you want to fly around or, like, swim around, you have to have a Pokemon that learns it, but it takes up one of your attack slots. And more often than not, it's not, like, a really strong version of an attack. So that's why people refer to some Pokemon as HM slaves, which are like Pokemon that are designed purely for using those HMs without actually using them in battle. But it still means you're going around with like 5 Pokemon at the very most. And then one of them's just like for getting around. My parasol is full of TMs, would you like one? Facade. Facade. When the user's poisoned, paralyzed, or burned, attack power doubles. If you turn a parasol around, it's like a flower blooming in the rain. Hi, Zachary. Running out of ice beams. It's my strongest attack, which is why I'm using it. I'm not sure how good Mirror Shot is against this one. Nah. I better get a shit ton of experience for this one, because this one's got a lot of HP. And that was a critical hit, you see how much that took off? Not much. I'm also wasting attacks because of this goddamn Protect. Too bad it's winter, otherwise there would be Shelmet or Carablast. Yeah, those would be good ones to have. Ah, shit. Fuck. Please don't hit myself. There we go. Confusion is gone now. I have the worst luck when it comes to confusion. Get to hear that awesome music again, if only for a moment. Yeah, I got almost half the level's worth of experience, that's not too bad. Took a while, but it was kind of worth it. On rainy days, use a parasol, wear a coat, or get wet. Do as you like. Real fishermen are impatient, so we must battle immediately. Oh, that's right. Isn't Frost Breath the one that gives you a critical attack every single time? Because I was wondering, that's like the second time in a row that's happened, but yeah, I think that's the reason why. I think he's going to kill himself from recoil. Oh, not quite. This will finish him off though. Gonna try not to switch Pokemon just so that he can get the most experience out of this, but he'll probably end up dying anyway. Especially when shit like that happens. What item? Oh fuck, never mind. I was gonna ask what item can you use to like recover PP? I forgot what one it was. Was it Ether or something like that? I guess you can take all the experience then. I think fighting this Pokemon with Vanillish is a bit of a lost cause at this point, so we're just going to finish him off with Snivy. I lost, it's the end! I might actually travel back to town so I can recover PP manually. In fact, let's go do that. You know, it's nice to have a big stretch of land that's not like got any grass for Pokemon encounters, just so I can get straight to the point and fight trainers. Now, where was that Pokemon Center again? There it is. No nurses along this road, it seems like, at least not yet. I'm not actually sure if there is a nurse on this path that we're going through. So I haven't really been using the bike all that much, to be honest. So yeah, the Pokemon Twitch Marathon, I think it resumes on the 22nd of this month. But apparently it's only for 10 days before it goes on another break, so I'm not really sure what that's about. I mean, I guess it kinda makes sense because, like, the Christmas period is coming up and they probably don't want to show episodes over that period, but why, like, only 10 days before you stop for the winter period? Like, why not up to, like, the middle of December before Christmas? I don't understand that exactly. I don't remember how to get up there. Am I supposed to go around it? Yeah, I'm supposed to go this way. Right, well, Vanillish is almost at level 40 now, which is good. That's right, I find rocks and then I give them to people. That's my simple life. You rock! Here, I'll give you the icy rock I found tonight. I'm assuming that increases ice-type attacks if you hold that. Yeah, if you like rocks, come back tomorrow. Roll in at a different time if possible. I'll be here. I pumice. Okay. is currently doing a Bob Ross marathon. Yeah, I think I mentioned that the last time, actually. I don't really watch Bob Ross. Like, I guess it's interesting for some people, but it's not really my kind of thing. As I've been travelling lately, I've been thinking about things. Things like what I can do with my life and what I want to do, but... I'm thinking how cool it would be to be a model like Elisa. And then how cool it would be to research Pokemon like Professor Juniper. If that's what I want to do, I'm gonna have to know a lot about Pokemon. So, would you please battle me? Sure. More experience, why not? Ice Rock makes hail last longer. Oh, I see. Let's hope I get a free stat right off the bat. Oh, so you choose that move. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's a fairly high damaging one, isn't it? Retaliate. Not gonna survive the next attack, so I'm just gonna switch. Please freeze it now. That would be quite handy. Close. Just looking for a certain item if I've even got it. Okay, never mind. Vanillish evolves at level 47. Yeah, we probably won't get to that before we get to the gym. How much you want to bet that I'm gonna get hit? Like, I'm gonna hit myself? I'm thinking it's gonna happen. Yeah, there you go. That's always my luck. Nice amount of experience. I was hoping I would get the first strike there. Never mind. God, his speed stat is really fucking high. being able to get the first strike every time. There we go. Right, time for Bianca's headlining Pokemon. Not sure how strong their first attack is going to be, but let's do that anyway. Oh, that'll probably kill me then, won't it? Yeah. Yeah, Panpour Learns Crunch at level 43. After that, I'm going to evolve it with the Water Stone. How many max revives do I have, actually? Just 2. Yeah, I'm not going to waste that then. Anybody watching the stream on the Switch? Oh, that's right, the YouTube application launched on Switch like a couple days ago. I don't know if anyone was aware of that. Nintendo didn't really announce it or anything. The funny thing was, in the days leading up to the release of it, they listed it on their official channel, website, sorry, but then they took the listing down. So people were thinking, oh, they're going to do a Nintendo Direct for like regular stuff and not like Smash Brothers. But no, they didn't do any directs, they didn't say anything about it, and then it released on the day that was like listed on their website as. So yeah, November 8th was when that came out. So yeah, for convenience, all future Nintendo Directs, I'll be using the Switch application for streaming because I use the Switch a lot for streaming purposes. Up until now I've been using the Xbox One application, which you probably noticed me doing with the most recent Smash Direct. So yeah, how about that Smash Direct actually? I thought it was alright. I will say, the reveal of the final couple characters was a little bit underwhelming after some of the reveals we got before today, or before the most recent Directs. But I kinda like the choice for like the Pokemon representation. The Pokemon on both sides tried so hard, didn't they? What was his name again? Incineroar? The Sun and Moon Pokemon? Yep, Melee, you're amazing. I'm really impressed that you... I'm really impressed, and that makes me want to give this to you. The best part of that Smash Direct was... let's see... I guess the story mode, because that was the one thing I really wanted out of it. So I'm quite hyped for that. I also liked the Piranha Plant reveal, like that was fun. In Castelia City, my precious Pokemon was stolen by Team Plasma. So I really understand. If Team Plasma forces everyone to liberate their Pokemon, there will be nothing but sad people. Melee, please stop Team Plasma. Don't allow Pokemon to be stolen from trainers who love them. I think that's the truth or ideal that you've been pursuing, Melee. Oh dear, here I've come all this way and I'm afraid I'm bothering you. When you're going through so much, all I wanted to do was help you relax. But knowing you, you'll be fine. Definitely, you'll be totally fine. I guarantee it. Anyway, you know what I mean, yeah, so bye. So again, I'm gonna go all the way back so I can like kill my Pokemon before I go in there. I wonder if we're going to get more than 5 DLC characters minus Piranha Plant. No, they pretty much confirmed that it's going to be like 5 characters for the Season Pass, or the Battle Pass, or whatever they called it. The Fighter's Pass. Oops. Oh yeah, interesting thing that's been revealed since that direct about the Fighter's Pass, you'd think Sakurai would come up with like 5 more characters to fit into the Smash roster. Well, that's not what's happening actually. So here's what's going to go down with that Fighter's Pass and the 5 DLC characters. So he's more or less finished with coming up with his own like picks for Smash Brothers. The 5 that are going to be released on the Fighter's Pass are entirely decided by Nintendo themselves. So he basically asked Nintendo to pick 5 that they would want for the game, and he is tasked with like bringing them into the game, like in terms of design and like programming. So I wonder what Nintendo's going to pick. I hope they pick some good ones, like Geno would be a really good one to see. I still hope that Geno ends up being one of the 5 fighters in that game. Like, especially when we got like King K. Rool and Ridley, I think we should get Geno as well in there. I mean, it's not like it's impossible, like they've already got Cloud from Square Enix in there, so what's stopping them from getting Geno in there? Why am I checking the PC? I'm supposed to buy shit. Hi Cray, welcome to the stream. How are you doing tonight? Sorry I missed your Smash Brothers Subspace Emissary streams. I saw a bit of your first part. I haven't really had a chance to watch any since. Is there something up here? No, I guess not. Actually, I didn't use the dowsing machine. Oh, I see, right. How do I even get in there? Yeah, I'm trying to get into that patch in the middle there, because that's where the hidden item is. I'm not quite sure how to get that. Any ideas? Not really sure that's doable right now. Can't go up there either. That's fine then, we'll just go to the two-lane bridge for now. We'll maybe come back and pick those up once we figure that out. Hi Roberto Mujin, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? How do I describe this? You know that vibration you feel when your sole's on your feet, when you're crossing the two-line bridge? It's the coolest! For anyone obsessed with railroads, especially the train photographers like me, the two-line bridge and Annabelle Town are both perfect spots for taking pictures. You have to wait until winter is over? Alright, okay, well I guess we won't see that then. A giant steel bridge towering over the road ahead. I get excited looking at this model of the two-line bridge. Thought I could read the description now, because it looks like there's a small information thing in front of it. You see that little plate? So yeah, this is the tube line bridge. Nice semi 3D perspective kind of thing going on here. I mean, it is 3D, but you know what I mean. Like, the camera's like behind you this time. Hey, you! It's just my opinion, but it's best if you avoid the area on weekend evenings. The brat who lives around here often gets up to something stupid. When I was running around trying to outrun the trains, I got overheated. Anyway, please take this. I'm not sure if my Akuma has that yet. This TM contains flame charge. If the move lands, the user's speed goes up. You'll blow by everyone. Let me check actually. He doesn't, but I can teach him that now. Not sure if I will. I'm gonna have to check the stats later before I commit to that. There's Getsies. Come. Getsies, we brought the one you wanted. Excellent. It seems that you have obtained the Lightstone. I congratulate you on a job well done. I don't even remember the voice I gave this guy. It is my Lord N's thought that the two holders of the legendary Pokemon should put their beliefs on the line, and strive to find out which is the true hero. This is not necessary, however. From his infancy, I provided him with the education required to become the hero of legend. Indeed, he has been so acknowledged by the legendary Pokemon. Such purity of purpose is his. The liberation of Pokemon which I, of Team Plasma, speaks is the separation of Pokemon from foolish people. That's the truth. All trainers will become helpless to resist us. We alone will be able to use Pokemon. The preparations are complete. When my perfect plan is set in motion, the first few gullible Pokemon trainers who are unable to resist Team Plasma will release their Pokemon. Then that number will become 100, and then 1,000. In no time, even the gym leaders and the champion will be unable to fight us. Having a Pokemon will be considered a bad thing. Even people like the little sad Bianca, whose Pokemon were stolen in Castelia, will be unable to face public opinion, and will release their Pokemon. That's the kind of world we'll make. You may have the stone, but there's no chance whatsoever that the legendary Pokemon will accept you as the hero. So if you're not willing to hand over your precious Pokemon, I suggest you search for some courage, because you're going to need it. You know, I don't think you ever fight the Shadow Triad people at all, you only ever fight the Grunts. Route 9 has a lot of trains for such a short route. If there is a place where people can raid, similar people can gather. I tried a little too hard. I bought way too much shopping at this. I bought way too much at Shopping Mall 9. Oh yeah, there's like a really giant shop here, isn't there? The pitcher throws his first pitch. Sure. What I just threw was TM56 Fling. You throw an item to do damage to the target, and then the damage changes depending on what you throw. You do fight them in Pokemon Black too. I don't know when I'm going to play that. Like, I would like to stream that eventually, but it's probably not going to be for a long time. Is Vanilla still up front? Right, okay, just making sure. Like you said earlier, Vanilla's is going to be MVP for the gym fight, so I want to keep leveling him up. You want to pass through here? Then you must greet me! But it's one of those Harley Riders from South Park. It pretty much is. One of those, like, I don't know if anyone's seen the South Park episode about the Harley Riders. It's from, like, several seasons ago. It was a pretty funny episode. Maybe after Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I don't actually know when I'm going to be doing more Pokemon after this. I might do some spin-offs, but I don't know if I'll do any mainline games until Generation 8. Because I don't want to like burn out on these games. You! What great strength you have! The thing about me playing this before Pokemon Let's Go, like right before it, is Let's Go is different enough that I don't think I'll get burned out from it, because it kind of plays a little bit differently. I mean, it still has the battle mechanics, but like the majority of like the game, you have to like capture Pokemon like in Pokemon Go. Plus it's a remake of the first game, so I don't think I'll burn out on that one. If I win, give me your Pokemon! Yeah, it's kind of like a spin-off. I mean, it's based off of like a mainline game, but we already had a remake of Pokemon Gen 1. It was called Pokemon not Heart Gold, Soul Silver. What was the Fire Leaf and Fire Red and Leaf Green? Aye, that was it. Sorry, my brain kind of like died out when I was trying to remember the name of it. I wonder if this is going to one-hit KO with a critical. Save me on using Ice Beams. Right, that's good. It's time for the Trash Man! I should really put that on my soundboard. I'm the Trash Man! Nice. Nah. I think I'm fine with what I've got. That was just a joke, you didn't have to take it so seriously. Does anyone remember that Pokemon episode from the Kanto seasons where they have to cross a bridge? But then they run into this, like, biker gang. That was a pretty funny episode, actually. It's also one of the rare few episodes that contains Jesse and James lore. Specifically that, like, they used to know the gang members and they used to hang out with them when they were younger. And they had, like, nicknames and everything. I think they were called Big Jess and Little Jimmy or something like that. It was kind of dumb, but it was kind of funny as well. I think this is going to be a double battle. Yeah, it's a double. Hey, what do we have here, boys? You have good Pokemon, let me see. Hey, a bad one. Hey, you gotta get ready for some crazy taxi. Are you ready? Hey, a bad one teamed up with another bad one. Do you know what that means? That means we are very bad. I'm sorry, when I said hey there, I couldn't resist doing a crazy taxi voice. There has been rumours going around that Crazy Taxi might be coming to Switch because Sega's like been looking into porting arcade games to it, or like Dreamcast games. That would be kind of cool, but I bet if they do port Crazy Taxi, it's not going to have the original licensed music. I think it'll have like the backup licensed music that's like on the later released versions, which kind of sucks, but at least the core game will be there. Yeah, let's Ice Beam and Leaf Blade, the same one that should finish him off. I know a lot of people dropped out of the series after Generation 2. I wouldn't be surprised if Gen 3 and onwards have some sort of alternate to end up being totally different from the originals. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Good Pokemon. To be honest, they're dazzling. What? How could Batman like us lose? There are good Pokemon, but there are no bad Pokemon. Everything is up to the trainer. That's what I think. Even Batmen like us can be friends. What a great thing, friendship between men and friendship with Pokemon. Nobody can beat my speed and fury. Nice name, Biker Zeke, or Biker Zeke. That's one of the cooler Generation 5 designs in this game. I have lost, I'm such a loser. I wish I could fly down a much, much bigger road. The Pokemon would be happy too. But the good news is there's soda machines here, so I can stock up on some shit. It still kind of sucks, and I mentioned this the last time as well, but I really hate the fact you have to keep, like, buying them one by one, and not buy them in bulk. Like, I get it, that's how, like, how soda machines work in real life, but I kind of wish you didn't have to do this. I started on Generation 3, but I won't be dropping out Pokemon anytime. I was getting tired of the series around Generation 4. My history with Pokemon, I played Generations 1 and 2. I tried 3, but it really didn't click with me for some reason. Like, I tried, like, the first couple hours of it, I guess, and I just, like, lost interest. And then I didn't play 4. I just kind of skipped that one over. And I wasn't going to buy 5, but then I saw... I think I talked about this, like, in an earlier stream of this game, but I did buy, like, Generation 5 because there was, like, a demo kiosk for it. And I really like the quality of life changes to, like, the battle, because the battle feels much better in this game than it does in previous games. So that was kind of like the deciding factor when I was like, okay, I'm going to pre-order this. Join our team! Actually, I will force you to join our team. We're almost at the... We're almost in the next say now. If I'm close to leveling up, I'll probably use that grass further down to like get an Audino and level up there. I'll be getting Generation 8. But yeah, I played Generation 5 and that got me back into Pokemon. I haven't played Generation 3 and 4, and maybe at some point I will. Eventually. Like, a couple of years in the future or something. And I've been playing Pokemon since then. So I played X and Y, and I played Sun and Moon. I didn't play Sun and Moon Ultra, or Ultra Sun and Moon. I kind of felt like it was too similar to really invest myself in it. 888 Pokecoins. We are cool, we hang out here every day. So how far is Vanillish from leveling up? Yeah, we could probably find one Audino here. Just waiting for the grass to rustle so I can get the Audino to show up. I thought about streaming the remake for Generation 3 because I do own a copy of it, I've just never played it. But between this game, Pokemon Let's Go, and next year's Generation 8 Pokemon game, whatever that's going to be called, I don't think I want to like squeeze Omega, what was it, Omega Ruby in there for now. I think I'm going to wait until after Generation 8 before I think about streaming that. Part of the reason I wanted to stream this game was because this was the game that got me back into Pokemon, so it kind of... Like, a lot of people shit on this game, but it's a game that actually holds quite a bit of significance to me. Sorry, I kind of slowed my words there. I said that it kind of holds significance to me for that, so yeah. Also, this is not Ordinal. Don't know how much experience I'm going to get from this one, but let's fight it anyway and see. And I'm not that far from leveling up either way. Let's try again, see if we can get an Ordinal to show up this time. I'm curious about the potential remakes of Generation 2, just because Game Freak brought up interest in remaking it if Generation 1 remake sells well. If Let's Go, also thanks Game. Guess I might as well capture this one. I might just do some regular encounters at this point and not just wait for an Ordinal to show up. It's probably faster to do that. Shit. Bastard. I'm not sure if the effect of Lucky Egg will happen when I beat this. Generation 1 and 2 are extremely old Pokemon games, so it might happen. It might. And I'm kind of surprised that Nintendo's not, like, releasing Heart Gold and Soul Silver on the 3DS Virtual Console. Because, yeah, you probably wouldn't be able to use the, like, the Pokewalker, but it doesn't, you don't really need it. Just found a lemonade lying in the middle of the road. How am I supposed to get in there? Oh wait, there's a gap in it. I didn't even see that. There's a small gap in between those trees. If they were to release Pokemon like Generation 2 Let's Go games, I wouldn't mind that. But I still think Heart Gold and Soul Silver is like the best remake out there, and like one of the best Pokemon games, but I would probably check out the Let's Go game if it does end up being a thing. But I don't think we'll see another Let's Go game until the release of Generation 8, since that's what's coming out next year. If Glasgow has taught me anything, that's not lemonade. Yep. Let's see if we can capture the trash man. Still haven't seen a critical catch yet in this game. There we go. It clinches opponents with its left arm and finishes them off with a foul-smelling poison gas belched from its mouth. Oh shit, really? Is this an Ordino? There we go. Excellent. I think I've got low HP though. Oh no, I don't actually. I've got low attacks, but I don't have low HP, so I could probably just like finish this off with a standard attack after a couple shots. Oh fuck. That's right, opposite sex. So yeah, I talked about earlier this week that I was on a trip for like a day and a half, close enough to 2 days that I could just say like 2 days. But yeah, I went down to England with my sister, and basically my sister had to get like an operation. It wasn't anything severe, mind, it wasn't like super serious, but it was something that had to be done. I don't know when this Pokemon's going to wake back up. But yeah, basically she had to get minor corrective surgery and she couldn't get it within Glasgow, which is the city I live in. So basically the local doctor kind of referenced her to a clinic in England, and thankfully the clinic paid for all expenses like the travel. They put me up for a night in a nice hotel while my sister was recovering in the hospital following the procedure. So it was kind of a cool trip just to like hang out with my sister more, because I don't hang out with her super often. Like, she's also quite young as well, so it's not like she could go on her own. Plus, after the recovery, she needs somebody to be with her to like keep her like okay and stuff. Please hit. Nice. Oh, close. And I'm going to have to... I don't trust my luck that I'm going to survive this next turn, so I'm just going to recover some HP before I do it. So yeah, the travel was all like... The travel, including the taxi to and from the hospital, were like arranged by the clinic themselves. So I guess that's a nice perk of like free healthcare in the UK. See, I was talking to my sister about this. I don't think I could ever move to like the United States because like you have to pay for like healthcare over there, which is like a huge problem, and it's like something that I think they're like trying to look into. I'm not really a fan of that. I'm not really a fan of the idea of that. But yeah, she's feeling fine now. She feels much better after having that procedure done. Shit. There's a shop in this area, or is it like directly upwards then? What's the revives? There is. So basically how things went down was we travelled there by plane from Scotland to England, which they're actually not that far from each other, but it's either that or it's like a train ride. But I guess plane ride was quicker or more convenient, even though you have to go through like security and all that shit. Oh, okay. So in this colour grass you encounter 2 Pokemon at once. I just want to grab that Pokeball. I wonder if you can rustle the grass and get like 2 Ordinal, because that would be kind of handy for leveling up purposes. Only strong Pokemon live in this game. The champion occasionally goes for training, but you aren't ready for this challenge. Right, so that's like post-game stuff. Remind me to come back here then. I might do some post-game stuff, but I want to at least finish the story. Those are like polar opposite Pokemon fighting alongside each other. Like, one really clean Pokemon, one really dirty Pokemon. Ah, shit. Fine, I'll just fight it then. Or at least I would have had I not realised that icon would have been highlighted there. The run button. You know how when you spam the A button instinctively, not realising... Yeah, never mind. At the very least, I should level up Snivy. Oh shit. Okay, never mind. Now can I run? Alright, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it was worth going down here for that Pokeball. You know what I could do actually? I could just use one of those, whatchamacallums that stops encounters. I keep forgetting names of things. Repel. If I can remember where repels are stored, I think it's in this segment. Again, that scrolls really slowly. Oh no, it's not in there. Yeah, I forgot where you find... There it is. Don't feel like fighting any more Pokemon in here, I just want to get back out. Go to the store, stock up on supplies, and then heal up. Yeah, this is the shopping mall 9. So this is kind of like that giant shop in Celadon City in like the original games. There are even some people in the mall who will challenge you to battles. Oh, well, I better not talk to anyone until I've like recovered stuff. Could you imagine though if I talk to like the shopkeep and then they fucking battle me? Like that would be kind of funny. It's like, oh, we've got stuff for you, but let's battle first. Also, this music sounds familiar. Is this from like a previous game? How many max potions do I have? 2? Yeah, I'll hold on to them. Yeah, I feel like I've heard this music somewhere before. I cannot buy max revives quite yet. I think after the 8th gym you can buy them. Poketoy. An item that attracts Pokemon. Use it to flee from any battle with a wild Pokemon. That kind of sounds handy. Buy a few of those. How many steps does this one do again? Let me check. 250. That's not too bad. Hello, welcome. May I help you? May I help you or whatever. I love tripping on my own mobs. That's like the best. So yeah, like I said, I went to England. We went to the hospital so she could check in, go to her ward and all that jazz. And then I went to the hotel which they arranged for me. It was actually a really nice little hotel, I quite liked it. Surprisingly comfy, like the little hotel room that I was in. It wasn't like a super fancy hotel, it was like some like little lodge sort of thing. But it was really nice. So I was there overnight, I was just like chilling for a bit. Annoyingly there was no phone signal, or there was very little phone signal in that area. But they did have free Wi-Fi, so I could still use the internet at the very least. I just couldn't really do any phone calls. Oh yeah, while I was gone actually, something... well, I guess you could say it's funny now, but it was kind of something that concerned me. So, I was travelling to England, and I was thinking... You don't actually need a passport to travel to a country within the UK if you live in the UK. So going from Scotland to England, you don't need a passport, technically speaking, you only need that for going outside of the UK. That said, I always keep my passport within my backpack, which is what I always carry with me. And I was thinking, you know what, I don't need to bring a photo ID for like getting my boarding pass, I could just use my passport. But I left the passport on the plane when I left the plane, and I didn't realise it until I got off, and because of security you can't get back on. So I tried asking around and they said they couldn't really do anything about it until they could either find it later or don't find it. So while I was in my hotel I was kind of wondering if I could get my... Maybe they would turn it up in the Lost and Found, maybe somebody like maintaining the plane would have found it. So yeah, the next day, when after the procedure and stuff, we went back to the airport and we found the Lost and Found segment, and it was closed. And we had like 3 hours until the flight, so I was looking around and I couldn't find anything, and then I went over to the check-in part where you like get your boarding pass. I told them about the situation, and they told me, oh, you have to go over there to the to the Lost and Found segment, and I told him it was shut. And the person I was talking to was being a little bit passive about it for some reason. I'm not sure if she's new there or something, but she wasn't really being all that helpful to me or like being nice about it. But yeah, someone else at the check-in part, was telling me about the whole thing, or I've told them about the whole thing. Sorry, I'm kind of like I'm mentally spazzing right now. Whoops, I said spaz, demonetized. This mountain of cardboards, they're all full of electronics and we can't sell them anymore. They're just going to waste. I wonder if someone could put them up to good use. Nice. Remind me to use my PP ups and HP ups when we get to the end game, because I generally don't use them until I get to the very end of the game. Just for that one last push before the final fights. So yeah, I talked to someone else at the check-in part, and they were extremely helpful. Like, they were able to talk to someone like working behind the counter that wasn't immediately like in sight. Like, there was like a small door behind, so there must have been people working back there. They talked to a couple people and they said if you wait 15 to 20 minutes, someone should be here with your passport, because they did find one that was like turned in. Did I check all the I don't know if I checked all. I think I did. Looked at everything. This is what happens when I start talking. My brain just like doesn't know how to like game, even though it's like I'm in the shop. But yeah, we stood there for like 15 to 20 minutes and eventually someone turned up with my passport. They looked at me and then looked at the passport to see the photo in it just to confirm it was me, and yeah. So I was kind of thankful that I got my passport back, and yes, I didn't leave it on the plane on the way back. Oh shit. I forgot Vanillish wasn't out front anymore. Oh, I don't know, kills itself. Oh, that's why it's not... It is at front, it's just not healed, I forgot. For some reason I thought everything was healed like a Pokemon Center, you need to manually revive and shit. Again, my brain's just like not functioning tonight. So yeah, that whole episode with the passport aside, it was a nice little trip. The important thing that had to be done was done, and we both got back into town without any real issues, apart from that like passport going missing for a short while. How far is Vanillish from leveling up again? Because I might actually do one more level if I can find an Audino in the next 5 minutes. Yeah, one more Audino should push that over. I'm running up here because I want only the grass on the screen to, like, rustle. Instead of, like, grass that's, like, a million steps into the grass, if that makes sense. Just so I don't run into any wild encounters. There we go. Well, let's hope I can actually beat it this time. Oh, yeah, right, I forgot about that. Again, I thought I like healed up everybody because Pokemon Center, but it's not a Pokemon Center, it's just a shop. good. But at least that time I wasn't immobilized by love like 5 turns. Right, a regular fight or two should push that over then. We're not that far from a Pokemon Center anyway, there should be one in the next town, which is right beyond that gate. Yeah, so I think it would be smarter if I were to use a different Pokemon and beat it with that. Haven't really used Koffagrigus all that much, actually. Same for Panpour. I think after this gym I'll focus on leveling them up as well as Snivy. There we go. That's probably going to be enough. I think that should be sufficient for the gym battle. Oh yeah, it still says 2035. Munch Munch. I heard that a guy with the legendary Pokemon was visiting Opelucid City. Opelucid City? I keep pronouncing that wrong. Welcome to Opelucid City, where people like changes. Have you heard this one before? Oh, that's cool. It's kind of like a technological theme city. I completely forgot about this one, actually. I see Team Plasma off to the side there. Hello, Melee. This way. Getsies, what a liar. Desperately trying to con everyone with his speech. That is correct. Our Lord N has combined his power with the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon, and intends to create a new world. We herald the return of the hero of Unova, founder of this region. Hero? Dragon? Legend? Oh, there, I see Iris. And I think that's, Drayden or whatever he's called, the gym leader, next to her. Pokemon are different from people. They're like living beings who contain unknown potential. They are living beings from whom we humans have much to learn. They are beings whose greatness we should acknowledge. Let me just check my OBS stats. Right, good. No issues. Beings who should be freed from our oppression. Freed? Pokemon? We, Team Plasma, invite you to join us. We all want to create a new world where people and Pokemon are both free. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask you now, please release your Pokemon. And so I end my plea to you today. Thank you one and all for your attention. Is it true? Have we been making Pokemon suffer? Maybe we should release our Pokemon like Team Plasma says. No way! Without Pokemon, I'll be lonely and sad. So this whole thing about like them giving speeches to convince people to release Pokemon, I'm kind of seeing a little bit of possible social commentary on religion and stuff in there. Like, I don't know about you guys, but that's kind of what I'm seeing in that. Which I actually think is quite ballsy for Nintendo to do, since that's kind of like, not something, well, not Nintendo, but Game Freak, but still kind of within the umbrella of Nintendo, I guess. It's kind of interesting to see them going for that angle in a Pokemon game of all things. What was that about? That speech was off the chart strange. The cooperation of people and Pokemon is how Unova came to exist to begin with. If a Pokemon didn't really want to do anything with the humans, it would simply leave. Capturing a Pokemon in a Pokeball doesn't mean you've captured its heart. Let's go, Melee. It's been a while, Iris and Drayden. Oh, Mr. Elder, and the guy who helped me out that last time. I don't know why I stumbled on that. What's wrong? What does the wandering champion who left the Pokemon League need from us? Briefly, my request is this. Tell us about the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. Are you talking about Zekrom or Reshiram? What's of the sudden interest? Moments ago, a troublemaker known as Getsu's was here. He said a trainer named N has reawakened Zekrom. Yes, a trainer called N apparently told Melee here to search for the other Dragon-type Pokemon. Let me check that I have that straight. This N, or what have you, presumes to set the two Dragon-type Pokemon against each other in battle. To test his convictions? Oh no. Hang on. Where is it? Bear with me.
Oh no!
There we go. The Dragon-type Pokemon will get along so well. That's right, Iris. The ones who make the Pokemon battle are the trainers. And it's so the trainers and the Pokemon can get to know each other better. I'm going to the Pokemon League. No, I guess in this case I should say I'm returning to the Pokemon League. Of course I will defeat N. And I will teach him about the beauty of this world where Pokemon and trainers live together in harmony. Also, Melee, I await your arrival. Once you've obtained the Upper Lucid City badge, come to the League. The Upper Lucid City gym leader is tough. Take care. Farewell, I'm counting on you, Drayden Iris. Oh, he's gone. Is he okay? He looked kinda scary. Don't worry, Iris. He is the strongest trainer in all of Unova. Well, Melee is it. Come to my home. As Alder asked, I'll tell you everything I can talk about the legendary Dragon-type Pokemon. Iris, my child, please show him the way. You bet. If it's Upper Lucid City, I can take you anywhere. As for the story of Zekrom and Reshiram, we'll tell you all we know about it. This way. Can I go to the Pokemon Center first before we do that? Okay, I guess not. Or, oh wait a minute, we can. Right, good. Because I really need to heal up right now. So I've got an update on my fiber optic situation. They're still working on like the road work outside. They've completed the work on this road, but I think they're working on like a road like around the corner from this street. So I'm not quite sure where the connecting point is to connect to the rest of the fiber infrastructure, but I reckon it's not that far away because the local exchange isn't like super far away. I think it's like 2 miles from here. So it has to like connect somewhere before it reaches that. So I'll keep you guys updated on when they finish all the work around this area. At which point I'll probably call the ISP. I might actually call the ISP anyway, like tomorrow or something. to inquire if it's like available yet. It probably isn't, but I'll check tomorrow. But we're coming up to the point where we should be getting fiber soonish, I think, within the next couple weeks. At least I hope so. I would like to get it before Smash Ultimate comes out, preferably. But as long as I get it soonish, I'm okay with that. Just a little further. This is it. I'll explain. What you are holding there is the Lightstone. Reshiram, who was likely awakened from the Lightstone, and Zekrom, who is already awake, were once the same Pokemon. That single Dragon-type Pokemon along with the twin heroes brought a new region into being. And people and Pokemon had happy lives. One day, however, the twin heroes, the older brother who sought the truth and the younger brother who sought ideals, began to argue about how to decide which one of them was right. The single Dragon-type Pokemon that had been with him all that time split its body into two. He sided with the older brother, and the other one with the younger brother. In its purest of ideals, the Black Dragon-type Pokemon sought to usher in a new and better world. Its name was Zekrom. And the other one, the White Dragon-type Pokemon who sought truth, was to usher in a new world, a world of goods. Its name was Reshiram. Because of the two of them, they were once the same entity. Their battle raged endlessly, and neither one could be declared the winner. They simply exhausted themselves. The twin heroes proclaimed that that there was no one side that was right, and ceased the conflict. But the two heroes' sons stopped the battle again, and an instant later Zekrom and Reshiram destroyed Unova with lightning and fire, and then they disappeared. But if people work with Pokemon the right way, we don't have to worry about any more of the world being destroyed. I mean, Zekrom and Reshiram worked so hard for everyone, and made a new region. So it should be alright, I think. True, Pokemon cannot speak. People may hurt Pokemon even more by imposing their selfish thoughts on them, but no matter what, Pokemon and people believe each other. They need each other and will continue to live together. Yeah. So I'm never gonna forgive Team Plasma for trying to separate Pokemon and us. Sorry, we got a little off topic at the end. That is everything we know. Unfortunately, we don't know how to wake up the legendary Pokemon. I made a promise to Alder. You must win the gym badge from Upper Lucid City Pokemon Gym. Melee, I'll be waiting for you to challenge the Pokemon Gym. Let me see what's up here first. Couple more people. Concerned about your Pokemon's weight? You don't need to put it on a diet, just let it hold this. A Floatstone. The weight of a Pokemon holding a Floatstone will be halved. That way you can reduce the damage caused by weight-based moves such as Low Kick and Grass Knot. Interesting. I'm coaching Iris, but honestly she's been stronger than me ever since she came here. I have an item that I don't know how to use. Would you give it a try and see if you can make it work? You may be able to master it. Here it is. If a Pokemon holds a ring target, it can usually be hit by a move that would usually have no effect. For example, a normal type move would hit a ghost type Pokemon. Huh, okay then. So that may actually be handy since I keep accidentally trying to attack normal types with Cofagrigus. In fact, I don't believe Cofagrigus is holding anything, let's give him that. That would make things a lot more convenient for me. Right, let's look for the gym now. Our hopes are put into this melody. I will send them into the future. There is. Upper Lucid City Gym. The leader Drayden. The Spartan Mayor. Sorry, just the word Spartan. That's a pretty cool looking outside for the building there. Welcome to the Upper Lucid City Gym, the Nova's region's strongest and biggest trial. First off, please take this fresh water. It'll help you in the challenge ahead. Let me give you a brief explanation of the trick to the Upper Lucid City Gym. The path around this gym is shaped like two dragons. The path changes when you step on the switches of the dragon's arms. Pay attention to how the dragon's necks move. Okay. The Dragon-type gym in Upper Lucid City is where the tough trainers show that they can carve out their own path. I'll continue using the lucky egg so that I can get maybe another level or two out of this, and then once I get to the gym leader I'll switch out to the ice stone or whatever one powers up ice attacks. Don't miss. Good. I think Ice Beam might be 100% accuracy, I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure you can carve out your own path. I know that the Frost Breath is not 100% accuracy because I've missed that a few times. As the name suggests, the gym leader is at the top of a gym. The leader is at the top of the heap of the Upper Lucid City Gym. If you want to meet the leader, climb up the dragon's backs, and aim for the top floor. So yeah, that's a pretty cool design gym. I will tell a trainer who beats me how to move forward in this gym. I haven't saved for a while actually, I really should save. I mean, I've been playing this for nearly 2 hours now and I don't think I've actually saved the game once. Yeah, I'm just going to Ice Beam everything, and once I run out of Ice Beam I'll go back to the center to heal and recover PP. Wow, you beat me! You jump from the triangle mark. When you land on a switch on the arm, the dragon's head will move, and you can move ahead. Right, so yeah, let's do a save now. Yeah, you'll see this jump up by like 2 hours, like coming up to the 30-hour mark. Oh wait a minute, it doesn't do that in this game. Yeah, so it was like 25 hours when I started, so it's like 27 or 28-ish coming up. Do you understand how the dragon's head moves? I'm gonna risk it. Nah. I was hoping it would do like a status attack and not actually use Dragon Claw again. No such luck. Oh nice, we got the first strike that time. Sweet. You're strong, I guess you want to know about the dragon's heads pretty badly. The dragon's arms go up and down, and depending on the arms, the dragon's head turns right and left. And move up and down too. Listen, here's a hint. If both arms point down, the dragon's head sinks down as well. Do we need to do some healing? Yeah, Vanilla's about to evolve, actually. Are you happy with just hanging out with Pokemon, or do they have to be strong? We'll see which type you are. So with any luck, we should be able to evolve it right before the gym battle, if not after it. Your Pokemon seem to be happy just hanging around you. Every person loves Pokemon in a different way. Getting strong with my Pokemon, that's the way I choose. There's Alder, or not Alder, sorry, Drayden. Alder's the champion. Yes, we need to get both arms raised up. Let's try going around this way. Thanks for coming, I happily welcome you, but I may be a little rough on you. Let me take a quick drink while this is playing out. What was this guy's name? I wasn't looking there for a second. He looks different from the other characters though. That might actually kill me. Yeah, that's what I thought. You know, I keep forgetting that that last healed or last used item is actually there. It's kind of handy. Yeah, Vanilla's just being super useful right now. Nearly 3,000 experience for that one. My heart aches. Also getting a lot of money for this. Advancing or retreating is up to you, but if you proceed, prepare yourself. Moving forward half-heartedly is being disrespectful to your Pokemon. Oh yeah, something else happened while I was on my trip, so we went through the security, you know how like the security checkpoints before you go to the area connecting to all the gates on the planes at the airport. So we did that, we had like a couple hours to kill, and I was like, I brought my Switch with me so that I could like play it for a bit, but I decided to show my sister the new Mario Party game, and we were going to play some Mario Party, like in handheld/tabletop modes. But then I made this discovery which kind of stopped us from doing that. It turns out one of my Joy-Cons is kind of faulty, to the point where the SL and the SR buttons do not work, which you need in order to actually play the minigames. So without that, it's kind of like impossible to play Mario Party unless I get another Joy-Con. So I was kind of pissed off that that Joy-Con, like, it functions otherwise, it's just the SL and SR buttons don't actually work at all, for some reason. Apparently it's a fault with like some of the launch Switch unit Joy-Cons that like came with the system. Because I haven't bought any new Joy-Cons since buying the Switch. So I'm gonna have to probably invest in a new pair of Joy-Cons or get that repaired or something. I'll need to figure that out. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna have to go back around again. I don't know if this puzzle remains solved if you leave the gym and come back. Like, 'cause I think I know how to solve it now. It's not a super difficult puzzle to solve. But yeah, I'm gonna assume that the puzzle solves itself, like, when you leave and come back. And after I solve it, I'll leave, heal up, and then come back and fight the gym leader. I will test you to see how well you really know your Pokemon. This will probably be the one that lets me level up, so that I can evolve my Vanillish. Yeah, 3 Pokemon, that should be more than enough. I think Nintendo repair them for free, only if it's under warranty. I've had my Switch for over a year now, so I think the warranty period has expired. But yeah, I think it's the right Joy-Con that's busted. Like, I noticed a few weeks ago when I was playing Mario Party and I took the Joy-Cons out, that one of the, like, the one that's like faulty, the lights are not displaying on, you know how like the little LED lights that show you if it's like player 1, 2, 3 or 4? Like, that wasn't working. And I think I noticed that the SL and SR buttons were not working, but I thought it was like a syncing issue, and I was like, let's just try the other Joy-Con, and that one worked fine. I didn't really test it beyond that, and I didn't think that it was like a permanent issue with it. So yeah, the LED doesn't work anymore, and the SL and SR buttons on the side of the Joy-Con no longer function. If the other button works, the motion controls work, the analog stick works. You can play it in handheld modes or in docked mode fine. But it doesn't. Those 2 buttons don't work, which basically makes it unplayable for Mario Party. Which again really fucking sucks that it's like that. And Joy-Cons are not cheap, so if I can't like fix it at a reasonable price or for free, I'm gonna have to like buy a new pair. Might as well take this one down as well. So we pretty much reached the level of which we can evolve at. You are bringing out your Pokemon's full potential. So I won't be leveling up Vanillish for a while. Oh wait, does it not level at 46? Are you sure? Did you say 46 or 47 or 48? I don't remember which one you said. I thought it was 46. I am a trainer. I don't have to get strong myself. All I have to do is support Pokemon so that they can fight at their best. Right, so I go back this way. 47. Oh, right, okay. Also, it turns out there are 3 dragons here, not 2. I wonder what you would do as a trainer. So yeah, we couldn't play Mario Party. I was like, okay, let's play Mario Kart instead, because you like Mario Kart. And again, you need to use the SL and SR buttons. Like, every time you like try to do 2-player mode, like with the 2 Joy-Cons on the side, you have to press SL and SR to like sync them up properly. And yeah, you can't really do that without the SL and SR buttons, so I was kind of pissed off. I should have brought an extra controller with me, like my Pro Controller, so I could still do 2-player for some games, but yeah, couldn't really do that. So yeah, I have to look into my options about the Joy-Con thing. I've not done that since I've come back from England. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a problem with like the fact that it's like a launch Switch Joy-Con, that it came with the system, like that came out originally. Because I did look it up on like Reddit and stuff, and I've seen other people have had similar issues. You know how like some Switches have like cracks on them because like the launch models are like, they're designed well, but they have like a little flaw in them where they've got a crack if you use it in docked mode. Stuff like that happens, I guess. I mean, at least it's not like the Xbox 360 where when that launched it was like red ringing. At least it's not doing that. But it still sucks. I love Pokemon battles. I never know why my I never know what my opponent will do. It gives me the chills. Win or lose, it's the excitement of the fight that counts. Yeah, let's heal up again. Right, this will be the one that evolves Vanillish. We have 10 years experience battling. I give you a taste of a veteran's skill. Are they called veterans? These guys? Yeah. There we go. Nah, I don't want that. I think I like the moveset as it is, so no miracle. Thanks. It's basically counter but for special attacks, but I think I prefer the way I've got my stuff set up for now. Ah, shit. Just want to make sure that the Snivy can level up as well, since he's very close to doing so. Oh shit, that's a lot. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to Vanillish then. I should still finish it in one shot. There we go. I guess time spent is not everything. There we go. Time for a single ice cream cone to become 2 ice cream cones, or like a double ice cream cone thing. So it turns out we didn't get enough to level up before we got to the gym leader. That's pretty cool. Right, there we go. Let me check something real quick. Oh, this actually recovers more than... I thought it would recover just like 1 PP, so I guess I'll just use that so we don't have to go back to the Pokemon Center. I think that's all I'll need, really. And let's recover everybody else. I'm going to be using up some resources to revive everybody, but you know what? I would rather do this than like go all the way back out, because I have a feeling that the puzzle is going to reset itself. Not that I think anyone's going to help me beyond this, but it would be nice to get some extra Pokemon so that I can, like, revive and heal up Vanillux if it falls. There we go. One last thing I need to do. Item give. Gonna give it that thing that increases ice attacks. Oh yeah, right, that does extend the hail usage. I think I've got something that improves ice type attacks. It's just a bit further down. Yeah, there it is, never melt ice. Right, we're already down for the gym leader. Gym leader number 8. "28 hours in. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I am Opelucid Pokemon Gym Leader, Drayden. As the mayor, I've given everything to developing this city. As a trainer, I've simply been pursuing a greater strength. But what I'm searching for now is a young trainer who can show me a bright future. Perhaps you can show me that future, the way that Iris has? Three Pokemon. How cool would it be if I killed all his Pokemon one-hit kills without actually getting hit? I mean, there's one. I'm not sure how strong the third Pokemon's going to be, but again, that's a fairly strong one. Nice. I would love for this to be a clean sweep. Hacks are us. Here come the hacks! Hacks! Now is the moment of truth. This is really getting my blood pumping. Okay, they got first shot, but at least it wasn't an attack. It was just to increase their strength, I guess. Let's see if this kills them in one hit. Nice! Clean sweep, no damage. Poggers. And another level up, for good measure. Vanilluxe really was MVP. This intense feeling that floods me after a defeat. I don't know how to describe it. 5,000 Pokecoins, that's a lot of money. Wonderful. I'm grateful we had a chance to meet in battle. I think that's the only gym leader I've had a clean sweep on. A couple of them were close and then I got hit at the end. Well now, you've obtained all the gym badges in Unova. Now all Pokemon will be obedient and follow your commands. I also want you to have this. It's a TM I'm particularly fond of. It's called Dragon Tail. For a moment there I thought that wasn't going to be enough to like kill it in one shot because it was moving very slowly, like that Pokemon had a lot of HP. But I think it was just enough thanks to that Never Melt Ice. If I didn't hold that, it probably wouldn't have killed it. Dragon Tail is a move that returns the damaged Pokemon to its Pokeball. In other words, it switches your opponent's Pokemon. Now I have something to ask of you. Head for the Pokemon League and go after Alder. The Pokemon League is past Road 10, and runs from Upper Lucid City to Victory Roads. I know Alder's strength, but I don't know the depths of N's power. Oh, there's Juniper. Hello! Was Drayden as tough as ever? Nope, he was piss easy. Oh, I came to report how to resurrect the legendary Reshiram. I thought it would be better to tell you in person over the X-Transceiver. And as for the conclusion, well, I haven't figured it out yet. I'm sure that Pokemon will wake up when it deems someone worthy. More importantly, aren't you amazing? You have all 8 of Unova's gym badges now, right? You become so strong. You probably don't even know it yet, but you've changed a lot since you left Nuvema town. Well then, I'll show you where such a strong trainer should head next. Pass through that gate, go down Route 10 and you'll arrive at the badge check gates. Once you get through Victory Road, it's past the gates and you're finally at the Pokemon League. Oh, that just made me think of when I was showing you around the Pokemon Center in Accumula Town. Melee, do you regret setting out on your Pokemon journey? Thanks, that's the greatest answer you could ever give. I was really happy to be able to gift you those 3 Pokemon as a present, because Pokemon create chances to meet more wonderful people in Pokemon. Melee, this is a present for you. Nice. This Master Ball is the most powerful kind of Pokeball. It can catch any Pokemon without fail. This is the only one I can support you, except to say... This is the only way I can support you. Except to say, be true to yourself. No matter what happens, stay strong and keep going with your Pokemon. See you! Yeah, we're not going to go up there just yet. I think we're going to save that for next time. Let's play for a little bit longer. In fact, actually, hang on. How long has the stream been on for? Yeah, let's go this way for just like another 10 minutes and then we'll stop. But yeah, there's like another city over here that I want to check out. There is something ahead and the road is closed now. Oh, right, we can't actually go there yet. Fuck. The Master Ball, now let us use it on the Magikarp. Yes. When do those Thunder God Pokemon show up? I thought they would have shown up by now, but apparently not. Oh, welcome back, Ray. So, yeah, I don't know if I want to go to the Pokemon quite yet, the Pokemon League quite yet. So I'm gonna go back here and see if I can level up a couple Pokemon and then we'll stop. I think I'm gonna save the League for next time. So let's see if we can get Snivy to evolve, or learn the move before we evolve it. Oh right, that's right, he doesn't have the lucky egg. I took it off him. So there was a new video from Saberspark today about Illumination Studios and like what the problem with them is, like with their business model and stuff. It's quite an interesting video. If you don't know who Illumination... Why can't I say that right? Oh, fuck. This is not ordinal. Let me go, please. If you don't know who Illumination Studio is, it's the guys who made the Despicable Me movies. And have become infamous for the Minions. There we go. See, Despicable Me is pretty good, like the first one. The second one's alright. I've not seen the third one. Apparently there's a fourth one in the works, if you can even believe that. I don't know when that's coming out. But yeah, I've seen a few of Illumination Studios movies. They're kinda average. Oh fuck, really? I need to use a repel. Where are my repels at? There we go. I think that fake Smashly has ironically given them a ton of attention lately. Yeah, that's true, because there's like a new movie that just came out from them, the Grinch movie. I don't know if I'm going to go watch that, to be honest. Because A, we already have a really good Grinch thing. It's not a movie, but it's like a cartoon. It's like the old, like really old... I don't know who made it, I think it was Hanna-Barbera that made like the old, like the classic Grinch animation special that you see every year on TV. And if I want to watch a Grinch movie, I'll just watch the Jim Carrey one. Like, I find that a guilty pleasure around Christmas time. Yeah. I was hoping it would wake up before that. Yeah, I quite like the Grinch, the Jim Carrey version of the Grinch. I thought he'd put in a really fucking good performance for that one. That's the thing about Jim Carrey, like, he can be incredibly silly and dumb, but he'll still be extremely endearing doing so. That's why I'm not sure how I feel about the rumours that he's going to be playing Eggman in that upcoming Sonic movie, because I'm not sure how that would work for him if he's going to be playing that role. Because, yeah, Eggman is silly, but he's not that silly. I mean, you could argue that the Grinch is also not supposed to be as silly as Jim Carrey usually is, but then again, the whole idea of him stealing Christmas in itself is inherently a silly idea, so I guess on that level it kind of works. Gonna have to reawaken again. God damn it. But yeah, the only movie that I want to watch this month is Wreck-It Ralph 2, or Wreck-It Ralph Breaks the Internet. Probably gonna watch that with Deej when that comes out. I really hope that movie is good, or I would hope it's great, but at the very least I'm hoping it's good. Because the trailer kinda has me concerned that it's not going to be that good compared to the original Wreck-It Ralph. Like, Wreck-It Ralph is up there with some of my absolute favourite Disney movies. Like, it's that good. Fantastic movie. Please hit it. Nice. When does the Wreck-It Ralph movie come out? Is it this month? Like the end of this month? Or is it like early December? Yeah, I'm gonna have to cancel this. That's the last time I'm going to have to cancel that, because we should learn the move before he evolves. Not digging in the whole internet thing they're trying to force. I don't find the idea bad. I just hate the way it's being executed based off what I've seen of the trailer, because if you've seen the trailer, a lot of the jokes in there can be boiled down to... Well, let's put it this way, you know how South Park did that meme where it's like The Simpsons did it, like they did everything before South Park or anybody else thought of it? And then somebody says, Simpsons did it, Simpsons did it! Yeah, well in this case, they're trying to do like an internet thing, and all the jokes in that trailer, Futurama did it, like over a decade ago. Like the whole eBay thing, and it's like a digital auction, like it's literally like an auction room. Like Futurama already did that shit like 10 years ago, like come on Disney. Come on, I don't know, please show up. There we go. Couple more Ordino battles should be enough, and then we'll stop after that. Time for me to miss endlessly due to being immobilized by love. Because that always happens to me. Yeah. Yeah, repels won't affect the rustling grass. Right, one more should do it. Yeah, sorry, this is taking a while. Sometimes it just doesn't want to appear. Please show up. The sooner this shows up, the sooner I can move on to Mega Man X7. There we go. I don't trust my luck to go to that without an encounter, so I'm just going to play it safe. And just use another repel, if I can remember which bag that's in. There must be some reliable way to get starter Pokemon in their first form, or else you can't fight all 151. Well, you've got Pokemon Go. You can capture the starter Pokemon there. I've got like several Squirtles, Bulbasaurs and Charmanders in that. I'll probably end up doing that when I play the game. I'll probably like transfer some Pokemon that I can't get in the game. Because I still play Pokemon Go casually. on a regular basis. Oh yeah, I found a shiny Ponyta while I was in England. That was something that happened, so that was cool. There was like a whole bunch of Ponyta spawning the day I moved to England. Or, not moved to England, I like visited England for like a day and a half. So I started capturing Ponyta because I didn't have that much Ponyta candy, and then one of them, in the hospital I believe, when I was like visiting, was a shiny. So I captured that and then I've got a shiny Ponyta, so that was awesome. Could probably transfer that into the game if I wanted. The only thing that kind of sucks about the whole Pokemon Go and Pokemon Let's Go integration is you can only transfer Pokemon from the mobile to the console game, but you can't transfer it back if you want to put it back into Pokemon Go for the purposes of taking over gyms or just having a good collection of Pokemon. So yeah, that kind of sucks. It only works one way and not both. So yeah, with that said, there we go. Should learn that Leaf Storm now. Most powerful grass type move for Snivy. So let's compare the stats first. Power 90, Power 75, Power 140. Accuracy is 90%, but that's still a high accuracy for that much damage. Gonna get rid of Giga Drain. And now, finally, we can start to evolve this thing. So yeah, to reiterate, the only reason I didn't evolve Snivy up to this point was because it learns that move faster, if it's in its basic form. We might as well fight a couple more Audinos so we can level it all the way up to Serpedia, and then we'll stop after that. Well, this is pretty much just filler material at the end, so we don't have to do this the next time we play the game. If not the next stream, the stream after that should be the final stream of this. Because I want to finish this game before Let's Go comes out, which is like a week today. I wish there was a way to like make the grass rustle quicker, but as far as I know it's just random whether it does it or not. It only does it when you walk around, which is why I'm like walking back and forth. We've been waiting for that evolution all playthrough. It was worth it though, it was worth getting that move first. And just so that by the time it gets to Serpedia it will be much more powerful. So it doesn't have to wait till like level 56 or something to learn that. I'm glad that it's giving me a bunch of Audinos now, because sometimes it just gives you like a Mulga or something like that in this area. It does give you the drawback of reducing your special attack, but it's kind of worth it for the strength. Yeah. Oh, that's fine, it killed itself anyway. Right, one more Audino battle should do it. You've been rushing Subspace Emissary just a little bit to try and avoid playing it when the Ultimate comes out. Yeah, that's kind of understandable. I haven't played Subspace Emissary since it first came out, but I did watch Vinny stream it like last year. Or was it last year or was it this year? I think it was this year actually, before E3. Yeah, it was before E3 because we knew that Smash Bros. Ultimate was a thing, we just didn't know any details beyond Inkling's going to be in it, in like Breath of the Wild Link. So I guess he streamed Subspace before E3 and we learned more information about the game. Like, it was just called... It was still called Super Smash Bros. At that point, and people were debating, is this a port of Smash 4 or is this a brand new game? And even though we now know what it is, people are still being like, oh, but it's just a port. It's not a fucking port, shut up. It's not a port. Why do people not get that? It's a brand new game. It might be using some of the engine and assets of the older game, but it's way too different to be a port of an existing Smash Bros. Game. You can just tell by looking at it and all the changes that are in there, plus the story modes. As far as I'm concerned, it's Smash Bros. 5. It's not like Smash Bros. 4 Deluxe. There we go. Bring out. I think that was like a move from like several levels ago, so yeah, we don't need that. Nope. So yeah, we just saw Servine, but get ready to say goodbye to Servine because we're now getting Serperia. There we go. Wants to learn Giga Drain. I'm reliving all the old moves that I don't need to learn. Give up on Giga Drain. No thanks. Well, there you go then. That's us ready for the Pokemon League, more or less, I think. I should try to level a couple Pokemon up before we get to the Pokemon League, but I'm going to stop here for now. Guess we could do that the next time, or while I'm doing that off the stream. So... we'll do that over the weekend, like really early next week, because we want to finish this before Friday. So I think maybe over the next couple of days we can do that.